Steeped in history and one of the most iconic venues on the WTA Tour. This is Rome. Welcome along to the Italian Open. Busy day across all courts today, but our attentions are very much right here on court one. And we start with a fascinating encounter featuring Danielle Collins of the United States and Garbiñe Muguruza of Spain. Both players are courtside, and as you can see, our umpire today is going through the pre-match briefing. And there you see the toss of the coin, which Garbiñe Muguruza has won, and I believe has chosen to receive. And as the players begin their warm-up, I can tell you this match takes place in the top half of the draw, the winner facing Victoria Azarenka, who knocked out the defending champion Alina Svitolina in 3 sets. Beautiful day today, and what a difference a day makes. Glorious sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. So, taking a look at our 2 players today, Garbiñe Muguruza, 25 years of age, 6 foot tall, world ranking of 19, former world #1. That was back in October 2017. She's not seeded here. And the highlight of Muguruza's season so far was the defence of her title in Monterrey back in April. She overcame Victoria Azarenka in the final after the Belarusian was forced to retire in the 2nd set. As for a clay court season, well, hasn't really gone as well as expected for the Spanish #1. Very disappointing early exit in Madrid last week, where she went out in straight sets to Petra Martic in the very first round. So it's fair to say Muguruza will be looking for a good run here in preparation for Roland Garros in a couple of weeks' time. Rome, though, has been a happy hunting ground for Muguruza. A couple of semi-final appearances, the first in 2016 where she fell to Madison Keys, and in 2014 she was forced to retire in her semi-final against Alina Svitolina. So Danielle Collins, also 25 years of age, 5'10", world ranking of 30, which is just shy of her career high of 23, which she achieved after her incredible run in the Australian Open earlier this year. She saw off the likes of Angie Kerber, Caroline Garcia, and eventually fell in the last 4 to Petra Kvitova. It really was a breakthrough moment for Danielle Collins. Since then, last 32 appearances at both Miami and Indian Wells, and a very impressive run to the quarter-finals at Charleston, which will give her great confidence as we progress through this clay court season. The clay isn't one of Collins' favourite surfaces, she openly admits. Here in Rome, she overcame Caroline Wozniacki in the first round after the Dane had to retire through injury at the end of a gruelling first set, which Collins took on a tiebreak. Confirmation of our weather? Well, look at that. All the cloud and rain and doom and gloom of yesterday has long gone. We're promised a full day's play, glorious sunshine, hoping to get up to about 20 to 21 degrees later on. That'll be nudging into the 70s Fahrenheit, and just a light, very gentle westerly to northwesterly breeze. Perfect day for tennis, and as you can see by our packed out crowd, a perfect day to be watching some high quality WTA tennis. Such a wonderful venue, this. All the concrete seating encasing the court really does create such a special atmosphere. And there we can see in the centre of your picture Muguruza's coach, San Sumik. Definitely sunglasses weather all round, as you can see. And it's the first time these two have met, and it should be fascinating. Very similar styles of play, these two. Both very aggressive. Both like to dominate the point. Very difficult to pick a winner, really. Muguruza has the higher ranking, has the clay court savvy, if you like. But Collins most definitely has the momentum after her exploits in Australia earlier this year, and also her very impressive run at Charleston to the quarterfinals a month or so ago. So this should be very, very intriguing. Has a couple of wins over top 10 players. Does Collins. Has seen off Angie Kerber and Venus Williams in the past, and she'll be very much hoping that she can dispatch of Muguruza, who, although is very much at home on the clay, has had very patchy form this year by her standards, so Collins might fancy this. And the warm-up is now over. Both players have headed back to their chairs to take on some fluids. Maybe a light snack. And we'll soon be all good to go. So here we go then. A really exciting match in prospect, it has to be said. Expect plenty of power as Collins takes on Muguruza. And it's the American who'll get us underway. And that's a fabulous start there from Danielle Collins. Wonderful backhand. Crisp on the line. Again, another wonderfully constructed point there from Collins. And Muguruza scampering around the back of the court. And a very comfortable hold there for Danielle Collins, who takes our opening game on court 1 here at the Italian Open, a Premier 5 event. Dubai was our first of the year back in February. This the second. Toronto, Cincinnati and Wuhan are the other 3 to come later on this season. Muguruza prepares to serve for the first time. And she'll be hoping for a similar outcome to her opponent, who held very comfortably. And Muguruza gets us back underway. Love one. Well, it has to be said, Danielle Collins has definitely settled the better out of the 2 players so far. Five straight points for Collins, and Muguruza yet to get her first point on the board. But she puts that particular wrong right. Much of the appreciation of this passionate Mediterranean crowd. Right idea there from Collins. She's been hitting her backhand so well so far. She saw the opportunity, but not quite the accuracy. God, didn't that return have plenty of zip on it? Right at the feet of Garbiñe Muguruza. And Collins tries to attack with the backhand. Got it back this time, but just marginally wide, and chance here for Muguruza to hold and level things up. Oh, that's wonderful. Beautiful drop shot from Danielle Collins. Just caught Muguruza out at the back of the court, and as much as the Spaniard got there, she got there just a little bit too late. It's a late call. Muguruza just looking for confirmation from the chair. Again, Collins finding really good length in this Muguruza service game. Asking some early questions. The Spanish number one. And that's an excellent response, though, from Garbiñe Muguruza. First ace of the day. Number 65 of the season so far. Again. Met that really early and excellent length. Forcing the error out of Muguruza. Back to Juice. Muguruza dispatches eventually with a backhand. For a moment there, she looked like she'd given that point away when presented with a fairly routine smash, which Collins got to, but Muguruza came through, and a fourth chance then to hold her serve. Oh, lovely touch. And Muguruza does indeed hold. Certainly wasn't a comfortable affair for Garbiñe Muguruza, but we're level at 1 game all. And again, Danielle Collins with another excellent first serve, her first ace of the day. 72 now, her tally for the season. Oh, again, finding the lines with the backhand is Danielle Collins. That's her 6th straight point now for the American on her serve. Muguruza yet to get any change out of the Collins serve. Until now. Unforced error from the American. Finally presents Muguruza with a first point on the Collins serve. Can she build upon that? Again, excellent length there from Collins on the forehand. And she holds relatively comfortably. And she leads 2 games to 1. Cries of vamos from the crowd as Garbiñe Muguruza makes her way back on court. Plenty to think about for the Spanish #1. And a real job holding her serve first time round. How will she fare now? Excellent second serve there from Muguruza. Plenty of depth. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was just about to say, if you give Danielle Collins that sort of length on her forehand, you'll normally pay the price, but all went a bit wrong and just landed almost on the back hoarding. Yeah, never looked comfortable there. Did Muguruza. A couple of attempts to get the second service away, and in the end it went very long for her first double fault of the day. 50 for the season now for Muguruza. Oh, she set that point up so nicely as well. Did Garbiñe Muguruza. Really was in control and just dumped the forehand in the net. Oh, what a return from Danielle Collins. I mean, the serve itself wasn't too shabby. Maybe he lacked a bit of pace. It had good length, but Collins saw it like a beach ball. But then that's the sort of response you'd expect from Muguruza. Fires an ace just when she needs one, though. Collins is having a good long look at it. Eventually makes her way back. Muguruza will serve. to get us back level at 2-2. And with another booming first serve down the tee, Muguruza does indeed bring this match level at 2 games all. Excellent play there from Muguruza. In trouble at deuce, but found 2 high-quality first serves just when she needed them. And also found excellent length with that forehand return. Just signs now that Muguruza is beginning to find her feet in this match. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful play from Danielle Collins. Again, the backhand today has been lethal. Well, that was a punishing forehand there from Garbiñe Muguruza, and after a couple of relatively serene service games from Danielle Collins, she's bang in trouble here. A couple of break points for Muguruza. Now Muguruza does indeed break with more persistent precision power. The Spanish player leads 3-2. So plenty to think about for Danielle Collins after such a strong start. Muguruza turned the screw in that last Collins service game and took the first break of the match. Can she back it up? Ooh, right on the line. Right on the line. Muguruza took a look over at the chair. More than hope than expectation, one suspects. But Collins clipped the line. And again, right on the line from Danielle Collins, and this is the perfect response from the American after losing her serve. A couple of early points in the Muguruza serve. Wow. As is often the case. When you break your opponent, the hardest thing to do is to hold your own serve, and Muguruza, if she is going to hold her own serve, will have to do it the long route. 3 break points then for Collins. And Collins takes it. And the first time of asking, and wow. Muguruza walks back almost in disbelief. She worked so hard to get the break and then handed it straight back to Collins to love. And we're back level. 3-3. Again, very good at aggression from Muguruza, as you'd expect. She was up and ready for that second serve. Well, rather like Collins in the previous game, Muguruza has got off to a flyer on the Collins serve. Clench of the fist on the Spaniard, sensing another chance to get an edge in this first set. Gutsy stuff though, wasn't it? And Danielle Collins, second serve right on the line. Both of her forehands right on the baseline. She doesn't hold back. That's this young American. But that's a very well crafted point from Garbiñe Muguruza. Looks over to her coaching staff. Couple more break points for Muguruza. Fabulous response though there from Collins. Booming first serve when she needed it most. Saved the first. Can she save the second break point? She can't. And so we have a hat-trick of breaks. And Muguruza again has the advantage in this opening set. She leads 4-3. So after just 27 minutes of a very topsy-turvy opening set, Garbiñe Muguruza has her second break of the set. And she'll be hoping to make a better job of backing it up than she did the first time around, which she lost her game to love. But she's got new balls, and she serves 4-3. Second double fault of the day for Muguruza. Collins yet to make a mark on that particular statistic. Again though with Muguruza. Always backs it up with a strong serve. Edges back in front on this vital service game. And another excellent first serve for Garbiñe Muguruza. Much better service game, it has to be said, than the last one. Oh, but Danielle Collins just swung and hit that one, didn't she? So nonchalant, just stepped up, delivered. Yeah, that's normal. Walked around for the next point. Oh, but she'd be so frustrated by that after all the hard work. She rather tamely allows Muguruza to back up her break. And the Spaniard leads 5-3. Collins will be determined, of course, to make Muguruza serve this set out. Won't want to gift it to her. It's called fault, but we're going to have a little look. And it looks like that will be overturned. As has often been the case in this first set from Collins, she's found the lines very consistently. But that's not the time for your first double fault of the match. Chance here though for Collins to hold. Make Muguruza serve it out. Now Muguruza will indeed have to serve this first set out. She leads by a break by 5-4. So Betsy McCormack has been on court to give Danielle Collins a few words of wisdom, probably encourage the American, knowing that Muguruza's service game has been broken already. Can the American do it again? The Muguruza second serve statistic has had a much needed boost from 14% up to 25 now. 2 points from 8 she's converted. And there we have a little bit of what Danielle Collins was showing us very early on in this first set. Really hitting those lines. Definitely some scrutiny now on the Muguruza serve. 15-30. Muguruza scampers into the court there. Saw the opportunity. And as ever with Garbiñe Muguruza, in the face of adversity, 15-30 down, she found telling piece of forehand accuracy. Another brutal first serve brings up Muguruza's first set point. But unfortunately, Muguruza's point of view, just found her third double fault of the day, and we're back to deuce. Again, though, very domineering in that point. Straight in at the net. When she sensed her opponent was in trouble. Cleaned it up nicely. Second chance then for Muguruza to take this opening set. And Muguruza does indeed take the opening set. It was a close affair. Plenty of breaks of serve. But the Spanish #1 prevails by 6-4. So after a very tight first set, which went the way of Garbiñe Muguruza, what lies ahead in set number 2? From Muguruza's point of view, she'll look to carry on from where she left off at the back end of that first set, where she really started to dominate and overpower Collins. Collins, on the other hand, will be looking for a bit more of what happened in the opening half of the first set, where she came out of the traps and was very domineering over Muguruza. Yeah, Muguruza was all over that drop shot. Absolutely saw it a mile off. Not a chance here. Muguruza to turn the screw on Danielle Collins. Get an early break on the board. Frustratingly though for Muguruza, didn't really make Collins work too hard. Back to deuce. Cry of frustration from Danielle Collins at the far end of the court. Just allowing Muguruza to dominate these rallies at the moment, and a second opportunity now for Muguruza to get an early break. Oh, Muguruza was there. Eyes lit up. The second serve came in short, but dumped it barely halfway up the net. Bit of a let off there for Collins. And a couple of break points have been saved. Chance for Collins to hold, and you feel in the context of this match, this could be a big hold. Just long from Collins, and back we go to Juice. Muguruza sensing an opportunity to come into the net. Finish the point off swiftly. And she does. And third break point then. Garbiñe and Muguruza in this opening game of the second set. But that's really good. Chasing down from Danielle Collins. Really smart drop shot, which although Muguruza was able to reach, she couldn't direct it. And again, we're back to Juice. And if Muguruza does go on to not convert these break points, you'll feel it's an opportunity missed to take a real strong foothold in this match. But she's not out this first set yet. Well, this first game yet, I beg your pardon, is Muguruza. Lovely backhand to the feet of Collins, and Collins could only just about get a racket on ball. Trickled into the net. That's a great response though, wasn't it, from Danielle Collins. Much needed first serve. And that's on the line, and well played, Danielle Collins. Gutsy stuff there from the American under all sorts of pressure in her opening service game, but she holds, she comes through, and she leads by a game to love. Not surprisingly, both players taking on plenty of fluids after that lengthy first game, all of 10 minutes that took. Eventually, as you saw, Collins found a way through. Now can she find a way through the Muguruza service? Excellent serve there, as you'd expect from Garbiñe Muguruza. And she needs a good first serve. She normally finds it. Trouble is, she's also finding one or two too many double faults. And as you can see, that's a fourth of the day so far. Now, I did ask the question at the beginning of this service game whether Danielle Collins could find a way through after holding her own serve so valiantly, and she's got a couple of opportunities here to break the Muguruza serve. But again, what a first serve that was from Garbiñe Muguruza. Followed it up with a telling backhand. Very contrasting emotions there from both sides of the court. A scream of vamos from Muguruza, and Danielle Collins giving herself a bit of a talking to. Still in this game though is Collins. Back to juice. Exactly, come on, says Danielle Collins, just what she needed after not converting a couple of breakpoint opportunities. What a forehand that was. Another chance then, third chance for Danielle Collins to break. Stares to the Mediterranean sky in frustration. Good Collins. Back again to Juice. It's just wide. Again, so many parallels between this and the opening service game that Collins had, where Muguruza had 3 or 4 break points, and in the end she couldn't convert, and Danielle Collins now on her 4th break point. Can she convert? Fabulous drop shot from Danielle Collins. What a way to break the Muguruza serve. And she leads in this second set. 2-love. And what a pivotal first game that's now beginning to look from Danielle Collins' point of view. In all sorts of trouble. Muguruza, opportunity to break her, didn't take them. Collins has. And you just sense now Collins is beginning to believe here. A lot more purpose now in the Collins strides around the back of the court. Just looking to seize the initiative. And what a first serve that was as well from Danielle Collins, and an opportunity here, 3 opportunities here to take a 3-love lead in this second set. Well, it's never a good time for a double fault, it has to be said, but at love 40, I guess you can forgive yourself. I beg your pardon, 40 love. Yeah, that's set up really nicely for Muguruza. Collins again. Frustration pouring out. $40 love. Now back to 40-30. But Collins does enough in the end. Muguruza heads back to her chair with plenty to think about. Collins is in control in this second set, leading 3-love. So just a few updates from you from around the courts. Over in centre court, Naomi Osaka has taken the first set against Dominika Cibulkova, and there's a break-up in the second. And next door to us on court number 2, Sloane Stephens has taken the first set 7-6 against Johanna Konta. Right here on court 1, Collins 3-love up in the second set. Plenty for Garbiñe and Muguruza to think about. First things first, hold your serve. It's 3-love, of course, does look quite daunting, but it is only the one break. And if Muguruza can get a game on the board, I ask a few questions of Collins on her own service game. Well, Muguruza must have found the corner of the court there, because that looked mighty close. Just gone a little bit patchy. Has Muguruza been a little bit blown away by Collins in the last couple of games? Chance here though. Muguruza to register her first game of this second set. Yep, again, another beautifully timed drop shot there from Danielle Collins. She's used that really effectively today. Sensing that she's got Muguruza on the ropes in this second set as Collins. Again, though, Muguruza never shy of coming to the net. Second chance then Garbiñe and Muguruza to get on the scoreboard in the second set. And Muguruza is indeed on the scoreboard in this second set, much to her relief. But Collins still leads by a break, and 3-1. Feeling Collins slipped there after that first serve, and as you can see, the first serve stats very close, just 1% in it. 70% to Muguruza, 69 to Danielle Collins. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful point there. Lovely variety from both players. Muguruza, after a very, very shaky start in this second set, just beginning to sense there may be a way back. And with Collins' third double fault of the match, there could well be a way back here for Garbiñe and Muguruza. A couple of break points then. Put this second set back in the balance. Collins stands firm. Still another break point to defend for the American. Brilliant fighting qualities there for Garbiñe and Muguruza. She does indeed break back, and we're back on serve in this second set. Collins leads 3-2. Good chance there for Muguruza. I fancied her to make that. Well, she nearly got it back, didn't she? Caught in no man's land at the back of the court was Danielle Collins. Let out a yelp as she managed to get racket on ball, but didn't quite creep over the net. Really well crafted point there from Garbiñe Muguruza. Excellent length on that first serve and was always in control after that. Yeah, and a very warm round of applause from this Italian crowd. Lovely backhand there from Muguruza, and a couple of chances here to get this match all square. And we are all square. Clench of the fist from Garbiñe Muguruza. She was in all sorts of trouble, 3-love down, but she's shown that fight and determination that we all know she has in abundance. And we are indeed level again at 3 games all. And from Danielle Collins' perspective, as she looks for a replacement racket, from her perspective, is history about to repeat itself? She dominated the opening stages of the first set, and then Muguruza came strong at the end and took the set 6-4. And again, Collins got off to a flyer in this second set, and Muguruza has responded. Will that be in the back of her mind right now? Or can she seize the initiative back and take us to a 3rd set? 3 games all, though. Collins to get us back underway. And you sense that the Collins body language isn't in a great place right now. The fourth double fault, levelling things up with her opponent. What a chance this is now for Garbiñe and Muguruza. Chance to take 4 games in a row. Really take control of this second set. 3 break points then for the Spanish number 1. And as the Collins backhand drifts long, Garbiñe Muguruza clenches her fist. She's a break up, and she leads in this second set, 4 games to 3. So not surprisingly, Betsy McCormack has been on court to try and offer Danielle Collins some encouragement. She'll remind her that she has broken the Muguruza serve on a number of occasions. Can she do it when she needs it most? Those sort of forehands earlier in the match from Collins were clipping the lines instead of missing them. As Muguruza knocked the stuffing out of Collins. Wow, we speak too soon. Collins is beginning to find those lines again. Yes, picked a spot. Did Danielle Collins. And another chance, another couple of chances here for Danielle Collins to break the Muguruza serve. Oh, it was there, wasn't it? It was there. It was set up. Did all the hard work. Just had to find the line. And she went marginally wide, but another chance now. Still for Collins to get this game back level. Goodness me, what fight this young American is showing. From 3-love up to 4-3 down, she looked down and out. But she's not. She's back level. It's 4 games all in this second set. Which way will this match turn now? Can Collins hold and put more pressure on Muguruza? Oh, she dug that one out, didn't she? What a sumptuous backhand that was. Now follows it up with the second ace of the day. Oh, yes. Brilliant forehand. Muguruza. But with ace number 3, Danielle Collins holds. And she's turned around this second set. She was 4-3 down and a break. She's now 5-4 up. Muguruza will serve to stay in the second set. So Garbiñe Muguruza, plenty to think about. About 10 minutes ago, she probably had the winning line in sight, 4-3 up with a break, but Collins has fought back. Muguruza serving at 4-5 to stay in this second set. Yep. Nicely constructed point there from Muguruza. Hit the backhand right behind Collins, giving the American no chance. In the end, it was just too good, wasn't it? Just too good from Garbiñe Muguruza. Collins scrambled for her life around the back of the court, getting everything back, but in the end, Muguruza delivered pinpoint accurate backhand, giving Collins no chance. Oh, but anything you can do. What a backhand that was from Danielle Collins. Oh, and with the aid of the net cord, Danielle Collins has a set point. Garbiñe Muguruza barely believe what she's just seen. And we are going the distance. Almost a sense of shock around the arena, but a third set awaits, and we're level. One set all. Well, we said at the top of this match it was going to be too close to call, and so it's proving. And as we enter the final set, who will seize the initiative? It's an excellent start there. Muguruza. Power and accuracy on the backhand. But in return, Collins constructed that point beautifully. Sumptuous backhand there from Danielle Collins. Just snuffing out any danger that Muguruza might have presented in terms of breakpoint opportunities. But she couldn't snuff that one out, and as has been the case in the previous sets, the opening game has presented a breakpoint opportunity. This time it's for Muguruza. Muguruza does indeed take it with a cry of "come on." The first time of asking, she breaks a Collins serve in this final set and leads by a game to love. So plenty of action going on today, Thursday at the Italian Open over on centre court. Naomi Osaka up against Dominika Cibulkova. Osaka is a set and 5-3 up and on match point, so looking very healthy for the world number one there. But back on court one is Muguruza, who's a breakup. So in both of our opening sets, either Muguruza or Collins, I beg your pardon, actually Collins on both the opening sets got off to a flyer, got up to a 3-love start. Can Muguruza do the same in this final set? Just to confirm, over on centre court, Naomi Osaka has indeed overcome Dominika Cibulkova in straight sets. 6-3, 6-3. Excellent length there from Danielle Collins. Really had Muguruza scrambling around the back of the court, and in the end Muguruza could only set up a very straightforward forehand for the American. Yeah, well played. Garbiñe Muguruza, really nicely constructed point there. Always in control, and then sent the backhand behind Collins. A couple of chances here for Muguruza to back up her break. And Muguruza does indeed back up her break. Collins has it all to do in this final set. Muguruza leading 2-love. And this is a perfect start for Garbiñe Muguruza on the Collins service game. Sensing a chance to break again. And a very powerful, accurate forehand return there. Really well stretched from Garbiñe Muguruza to get there. And with that, 3 points for a double break in this final set. And Muguruza does indeed seal the double break. She's in control in the second set. She leads it 3-love. So Betsy McCormack, Danielle Collins' coach, returns to her seat. And although Collins is in trouble, she'll know that she was 3-love up in the previous set and Muguruza came back. Can she do the same? Well, that's a pretty good way to start. Both the umpire and Muguruza are going to take a look at this. Cry of frustration from Danielle Collins. She's been nailing those backhands all day, but didn't catch that one quite right. What a serve there from Garbiñe Muguruza, and this particular service game of hers is going exactly to plan for her. And that's long. Muguruza holds the love. And she takes a firm hold on this final set, leading it 4 games to love. What has Danielle Collins got left in the locker? Well, you sense Muguruza is smelling blood here. Met that on the rise and hit that backhand beautifully. It's in! Goodness me! Well, Danielle Collins, I think, has wiped it away. And if Muguruza has made that, that is shot of the match by a distance. She has. Well, no wonder the crowd are applauding so warmly. Tremendous. Danielle Collins now knows she's staring down the barrel here. 3 more break points for Muguruza, and she'll serve for the match. Garbiñe Muguruza with a brutal forehand. Does indeed break again. She's in control in this match. She's leading in the final set. 5 games to love. So a very generous round of applause for both players as they return to court. Muguruza 5-love up with new balls. Will serve for the match. Well, you feel with Danielle Collins, it is really the point of no return, so you might as well have a swing at it. Well, whatever the result today, Danielle Collins should feel very proud because she's really held her own against a real clay court specialist in Garbiñe Muguruza, and Collins admits herself clay isn't her strongest surface, but plenty to build on for the American as we head towards the second major of the year. Oh, lovely lob. Lovely lob from Danielle Collins. One thing you can guarantee from the American is fight. And she's fighting. And with her third ace of the day, it's match point for Garbiñe Muguruza. I'm pretty sure every single person in this arena expected that to be that. Muguruza, mid-court, backhand, Somehow she netted it. Back to deuce. Oh, and it's wide. Now then. Now then. Danielle Collins. Could you? Break point. Danielle Collins breaks. Well, a few moments ago, it was match point for Garbiñe Muguruza. And if Danielle Collins can hold her serve, and if she can hold it comfortably, might just give Garbiñe Muguruza something to think about. Collins' serve then. 1-5. Oh, what a shame. Such a good rally, but as you can see on screen, a rogue tennis ball, much to the frustration of Danielle Collins, a rogue tennis ball just made its way across the back of the court behind Muguruza, and the umpire, quite rightly, halting proceedings. So we go again. 15 all. Collins to serve. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, throughout that point, you could see Garbiñe Muguruza wanting to come into the net, and then she timed it perfectly, and the most routine of volleys dumped straight into the net. And the American support in this crowd beginning to make themselves heard. They believe this match isn't over yet. And a trademark Muguruza forehand. Restored some order from her point of view. But Collins does indeed hold. Well, we started this at 5-love. With Muguruza serving for the match. It felt like a formality, but it's 5-2. And there's plenty more tennis to come. Well, there's a tale of two contrasting emotions of that change of ends. Danielle Collins sitting there looking quite relaxed with the world, looking around, a smile on her face, very relaxed. And Garbiñe Muguruza deep in conversation with her coach, Sam Summick. Muguruza again, second chance to serve this match out. Whenever Muguruza comes to the net, you always believe that she will seal the point. And that was a very nicely constructed point from the Spanish number one. Perfect start to her service game. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. Muguruza backhand like a missile towards that baseline. And it's wide. Only just. But it was wide. Garbiñe Muguruza. 3 more match points. And she seals it with an ace. Muguruza marches past Collins here in Rome. It was 2 hours and 10 minutes of hard-fought tennis. But the Spanish number one prevails, and she will face Victoria Azarenka in the 3rd round. And stay with us here On court number 1, in the next few minutes, it's Elise Cornet of France up against CSN, Carla Suarez Navarro from Spain.